Oh, very cool. There's a new thing with Facebook now. It says this meeting is being recorded, so you have to approve it. So your privacy is not violated. Good morning. Good morning. This is so much fun. I am so blessed today. I'm going to use all these big words. I'm so excited. Patricia Callen is with us. And I'm just going to say the first time I met her, she showed up to a Bible study with the most amazing red hair and dreadlocks. And I was like, we are going to be besties. I can't even stand how much I love her already. And her heart is as big as her personality. And her love for people and her love for Torah and her love for our Messiah. I mean, her life is a beautiful testimony of his grace and his love. And we will have to have her come back so she can share that with you because it's a beautiful testimony. But one of the things is, and I'm going to have her take over and talk about her testimony on why she decided to start covering her head, because, here she is, it's not that she doesn't have a man in her life saying, I want you to cover your head. And for me, I actually went to my husband, Patricia, I think we talked about this before, and asked him, what do you want? Do you want me to cover my head? Because I said, I don't mind if he says, in public, let's talk this through. Let's talk about it. And he was like, yeah, no, I'm not, I'm not into, you don't have to do that. I like your hair. I love, you're fine. So I don't. However, when I'm praying there, I will cover my head. If I'm at a fellowship or congregation, when I remember, I will usually bring some type of a scarf to put over my head. And if I went up to an altar, I would cover my head. It's a beautiful thing to do. If sometimes you're having a hard time feeling like you're concentrating because you're all over the place, is that you get to you put, like, I'll just take my head covering like this, put a scarf over my head and just cover up to pray. Because sometimes it's just feeling like you're in your little prayer closet and it doesn't matter where I'm at, everything goes away and I'm just alone with the Holy One, and I love it. So Patricia, thank you for hanging out with us today. Thank you for showing us today how to do a head covering, because a lot of us travel, and as those of us this year, as things open up, and if we're able to get into, Lord willing, to get back into Israel, different places where you are required to cover your head, wouldn't it be fun if we all we'll know how to do it now? So this is exciting. So welcome. I'm going to turn this over to you. I want you to tell us why you started covering your head and then show us how to do it the right way.
Okay. Well, first I want to say there really isn't too many wrong ways to do it. And it's whatever feels right for you. Because I know there were some ladies that were saying that they wear hats. And so they're covering, they are covering their hair. So I started covering for the first time when I was 14. It was that still small voice. I was very involved with my church. I grew up Pentecostal, and I started wrapping my hair. I didn't understand why. I just felt this draw to cover my hair. And when I did, I felt strong, I felt confident, I felt secure. And for a 14-year-old girl, that's, says a lot. And I know that was the Holy Spirit. But of course, because I was a teenager and going through a whole lot, I stopped wrapping. And then I want to say probably 7 years ago, I started wrapping on an occasion. And then 6 years ago, I started wrapping full time. And then I kind of pull off a little bit, not do it so much. And there was multiple reasons for me. One, I believe that God, he speaks to his children and he deals with us in the way that we need to be dealt with. Just like a parent with one child, you can say, you can talk to them and you can say, I don't want you to do this. But with the other child, you may have to give them a quick swat on the butt or do something else to get their attention. The punishment isn't always the same. Redirection isn't always the same with each child because we all learn differently. So my hair has always been kind of a vanity point for me. I love my hair. It's like a lioness. But it also gets me a lot of attention, and sometimes it's not the best attention. Men have a tendency to make comments, very crude comments about my hair. And so as I'm growing in my relationship with the Father, he's showing me things that I need to correct in my life. And my hair was a distraction, not just for myself, because, well, you get attention and you get all, oh, he thinks I'm cute, and and that kind of sometimes will distract you. Well, for me, that was an issue. It was an issue for me. And he also, and I know that I have a tendency to kind of overstep boundaries, because I'm naturally a leader and I want to step into the leadership roles. And there came a time when he was like, no, daughter, I need you to step back. I need you to remember who is your head. And this is a personal journey that you're going to be on, and it's between you and me. And I want you to show your submission to me. So I'm not married. It is something that's typically done with married women, but because Yeshua is technically my husband at this point in my life, and I go to him, I want to show respect and that subservient position to him. So with that said, that's kind of how I got to where I am, and I wrap full time now. When I'm at home, I don't. There's been an occasion that I'll go out in public without my hair wrapped, and I always go out feeling like, oh, I look so cute. And then about halfway through my day, I'm like, ooh, I want to cover my hair. I don't feel so good. And I've been praying and asking, for him to allow me to maybe go out and not feel that. And it just hasn't worked. And so I just keep wrapping. He may never release me from doing it, but for now, this is where I'm at. So I'm going to show you guys from the beginning. And I'll show you a couple different ways. So this is a crown wrap. And so the braid was the crown. And you can use one, you can use multiple. A lot of times I'll use two. Today I did three because of the shirt I'm wearing. And I don't know if you can see, it's really sheer, so you can see the different colors through. And I kind of liked that look today. So I have three on. And so let's see, I'll take care of this one. And that one. Whew, okay, now it's gonna get scary. And so I know Jackie was asking, and somebody else was asking about what I wear underneath. Looks like a chef's cap. My kids call it my thought bubble. So let me take this off. It's called a shaper. And I get this from Rapunzel. They're having a sale. I think it ends today. This is the Wendy shaper. Today it's on sale for $19. No, I'm not getting paid. It's not a promotion for them, but it is a promotion because that's where you can get it. This is something that they're known for. Right now, this one's really out of shape because it needs new stuffing. But it has a velvet band, and I have just the headband too that you can get from them. But it helps keep your scarves in place. So it's really, really helpful. But this is really cool because wherever you put it, it helps shape. If I were to just wrap, let me show you. If I were to just put a wrap over top of my bun, it looks funny. So the shaper, it just gives me a fuller, better shape instead of being lumpy, bumpy. And my hair is so long that I'm going to have a big bun, but it's not wide. I can't seem to get it wide. So anyway, wherever you put this part is where you're going to have your height, so you can put it low. I know if I'm having a really bad neck ache, if my hair's been on top of my head for a long time, if I put my bun low and then wrap my hair that way, it gives me a different look, but it also takes some of the pressure off of my neck. If I've had it down here too long, because when I get in the car, that's the thing, if you wear it down here and you get in the car, you have to turn your headrest, turn it around, because otherwise your head's pushed down this way. So that's why I typically wear it up. So I'll show you.
I have to say that's genius, because sometimes I would pull my hair back and then I'm riding, and we ride a lot. So I'm in the car and then my bun is hitting. I just cut my hair like 8 inches off. So now it's like not so bad, but I didn't even think to turn the headrest around. You're a genius.
Oh, I've had to do it so many times. Okay, so I typically wear mine high, and I'll do this a couple different ways so that you guys can kind of see. And I picked colors that were easily contrasting and you could see them. So it's kind of hard to see, but you want to make this even on both sides. And I measure it out, and I bring this the edge of it down over top of my. And I'll explain a way that you can do it. If you don't have the money to get a shaper, that's okay. You don't have to. I'll show you what you can use instead. So I pull it in the back. I don't know if you can see. It's in two ponytails. And I crisscross them and tie it. And I didn't get it very even. It's a little bit off. It's okay. Let me see. If you get your edges, I like it tight right here, because I don't like it. I just want that extra grip. There we go.
It's kind of cute with my headphone on here, don't you think? There. I'm doing mine without the wrap.
Okay.
I'm trying to do this too, guys. Okay. Keep going.
You can do it. It'll look cute. It'll look cute. Okay. So actually, you can leave it like this. You can pull it over, bring this one up, and tie it, and have it just like that. So that's one way of doing it. Oh, you look cute. I don't know if anybody else at home is trying. I can't see if anybody's making any comments, if anybody's saying anything. So
there's a ton of comments, so we'll go back to Lori Dawn wants to know, what's the shape of the scarf that you're using? Is it long or is it rectangle? So like I'm using a really long one. So what do you got?
It's long, but you can use any shape. You can use any shape. I should have probably brought out some of my square ones. So this is one you've seen. You can do it this way. You can take it over to the side. You want to kind of flatten your wrinkles. So you can do it this way. The other way that you can do it is, okay. So here's my second color. I'm going to put it on, make it as even as I can. I'm going to bring so this, now when I'm putting on the second one, I'm going to pull one up, get it out of the way. I'm going to pull this one back, and I'm going to tie it. So this one will be under and this one will be over. And I'm tying it in the back again. Okay. So number two. Now from here, you can do this a lot of different ways. So this is pretty much the base of almost every style that I do. So now I can go and take this, and I want to kind of smooth it out, bring this over this way, and I'm going to tuck this one back here. this one. Whoop. This one I'm going to bring up and over this way and tuck. So you can go through and manipulate if you need to, adjust wrinkles, folds, not wrinkles, folds. Okay, so there's that one. And then we're going to do this one. I'm having to get used to doing this in the camera instead of my mirror. So there's that one. And then I'm going to bring this one up and tuck it. And I wear this one a lot. I wear this style a lot. And here's the back. I can't see the back, so I'm not real sure what it's doing. Oh, tuck those. So that's this one. And it's not heavy and it's not hot.
That's a great thing, because I was going to ask you that question. Like, we're going into summer, and I know you're in Texarkana. It's like Cambodia hot in Texarkana. And she wears this all the time. Like, I'm just thinking, like, hey, I wouldn't even have to do my hair. This is awesome.
That's the good thing. When I get up in the morning, I brush through my hair, put it up in a ponytail, put it in my bun, and I'm good. I either wear it, when I'm around the house, I wear my bun, but when I'm going out, I'll put my wrap on.
Do you know if the shapers, do they have other sizes? Are they all like big? You can choose the size. So if you don't want it maybe as big, yes, then you could get smaller.
They have a lot of different sizes. I like the Windy, and I wanted to order an Uber. An Uber is like really big.
Okay.
Really big. That's a serious thought bubble.
And Sarita asked, okay, what is you can see Sarita, her scarves are different. Like mine is a cotton. I think it's cotton. I'm not sure. I mean, I got mine at a Goodwill store. So,
if it's silky, it will have a tendency to slip more.
And it won't breathe as well either. If it's slipping, it's not going to breathe very well. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I have okay, so these are just standard scarves. They're cotton. I have pashminas, which are going to be thicker. They're and then I have some sweater scarves. I have everything you can imagine. I have used, if you don't have scarves and you want to wrap your hair, I have used skirts. I have used shirts where you put the neck band is around your head. And then you take the arms and tie them in the back, and you can just leave it hanging down. It looks cute. I don't know. I have done all sorts of different styles. This
now, you're going to have to come back and show us how to do a t-shirt. I mean, really, you have to come back for that one.
So this was an infinity scarf, and I don't like infinity scarves. So I cut it. I cut it off. I've never had any problem with major fraying. Okay, so this third way that I'm going to show you is
hey, while you're doing that, you said that there's a band. So I'm thinking for me, like I would need to get, like, if I didn't want to wear a thought bubble, I would need the band, because the band would keep it from sliding, because otherwise it'd be like this by the time,
and they're like 2 inches wide. Some of them have Velcro, so you can adjust. This one I have had for 2 years, and it's really stretched out, so it does slip on my head a little bit more than it should. But
okay, but it's nice because you don't have to use a bunch of clips on your head. And a lot of people who said over here, the comments on Facebook I'm reading is they were asking, like, is it hot? Was it hot? But I'm just going to tell you guys, like, don't you know when your hair is all down on your neck and touching you, like, that's hot. But if you get a nice cool scarf, it's actually not hot. Look at that.
Yeah.
Stop your cuteness right there.
So here, I'm actually going to put both of the black on top. I'm going to show you. Somebody let me know, or Charlie, I guess you'll have to let me know if you can see or not.
Okay. Yeah, we can see. We can see.
The black is up here.
Yeah.
The pink is underneath. Okay, so this one. This is shorter.
Okay, I have a funny question. Could you use a pair of underwear on your head, like granny panties, as your thought bubble?
A pair of. Why would you wear a pair of underwear on your head?
Well, if you can't buy a thought bubble, like you would just put to hold your, to shape your head. And
no. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. We all have these little bath scrunchie thingies.
Yeah.
This one's really small. It's not the best, but I was trying to make one really quick so that I could show you. I took it apart and I took a rubber band and I wove it in between. I cut it and wove it in between. If you have a bigger bath scrunchie, this one was a small one. This was a dollar store. This would really, if you wanted this to look right, you would have to use probably 3. But then you can make a little bun and then you can put this on top and it creates volume.
Okay.
So if you don't have a thought bubble, you can use a band and you can use a bath thing.
Okay, so you could use any, like I had like a band. If you didn't have, the good thing about the band, everyone, is that velvet band, it's a gripping thing. But I was just thinking, like, you know, if you had a pair of underwear, you just put them on your head and that would hold your hair. And then you could put the scrunchie. No one's going to know that you have panty head. Who's going to know? When I was a teenager, I used to put my underwear on my head to wash my face. Like my dad would call me I don't know why I did. I didn't, like, we couldn't afford to buy headbands. I don't know what was wrong with me. It started early, Patricia. I don't know.
Well, that's special. Okay. So this one. Okay.
I really like the idea that not having to have all the clips and pins, because, you know, sometimes that'll hurt your head. At the end of the day, you end up with a headache because you're like, everything's so tight on your head. I don't think this is going to happen. This is good.
And I have spent the entire day, I've even slept in these. I'm trying to get this separated.
Well, Sarita wraps her head, but she uses a silky one at night around her head, which is, you know, it helps protect her hair and stuff at night. That's really good.
Yeah, because cotton, if you have dry hair or ethnic hair, cotton will suck the moisture out of your hair. And
oh my God, I have to tell you, Miss Deborah Flanagan, she said she'd be in a wreck or something and she'd be on the news labeled as the panty head. Oh my!
I got this uneven. I got to fix it. I knew I was doing it too short on one side. Yeah, see, here's this side. Here's this side. Okay, so if I do this right. Okay, I think it's even now. I should go get a square one so you guys can see, because I picked up square ones. At the thrift store. They're silk from Israel. They're beautiful, but Okay, so there's that one. Okay.
I know this is hard. She's trying to do this looking in her phone at the computer. There you go.
Okay. So there's that. And then we're going to take black and go across and tuck. Okay. So there's black. And then we're going to do pink. And then we're going to do blue. And then I'll do black.
So Lori Dawn says that wearing the bubble, which if you're coming in late and you're like, what the heck is she talking about, a bubble? It's the head, it's the it's the little head covering.
My kids call it my thought bubble.
It's the little thing that covers your head. But Lori Dawn was saying it makes it easier because it gives you more surface to play with.
Yes.
Emily, Emily Pucker says that she, the bath loofah is what she uses. She cuts the tie that holds the loofah and pulls the mesh apart and then restrings the loofah onto it. It's a tube and tie the tie. Use it as a hair tie to hold your hair back as you wrap.
Yeah. This one's too thin. There's not enough fluff in this one, but you could even take like grocery bags, old grocery bags, and shove them in here to add more volume and then just put that on. And it will actually create volume, but I did this one wrong because this one's too short. There's so many tutorials on YouTube. Rapunzel is my absolute favorite. They have beautiful scarves. They have accessories, brooches, all sorts of stuff. But
Kimberly says that Rapunzel, by the way, it's Rapunzel, you guys. It's WRAPUNZEL in case you're going to be looking for this. If you're listening to this later and you're like, I tried to type in Rapunzel, it's not on here. Look who jumped on, you guys. Yay!
Yay!
She's secretly on here. She snuck in. Melissa says she suffers from migraines. Do you suggest these wraps for her? Does it cause any problems with Patricia with headaches?
I suffer from migraines. My migraines have gotten better over the years. And so, yes, you can. Sometimes the pressure actually helps. I don't know why. There's other times where I've had really bad pressure migraines and I don't want anything on my head. And so I just rip everything off. But, you know, I guess it depends on the type of migraine that you have. And if you can do it, go for it. Like I said, sometimes I find it easier with the migraine to have that pressure. It just feels like it's squeezing. I can't walk around holding my head when I have a migraine, but if I wrap my hair, then it helps. But not always.
Emily Pucker says, avoid knotting the scarf to avoid headaches. So when you do knots, I guess that causes more headaches.
Well, see, and I do knots in the back of mine because I like the tighter feeling right through here. Because otherwise, I'm like constantly adjusting. Like I didn't tie that last one. And so it's kind of slipping on me. But anyway, you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here.
I love it.
I messed up because this one's too short. So that's another look. We'll pretend I've got those up.
Love it. Love it.
I don't know. There's so many ways that you guys can wear these.
Well, you did the crown
It's
starting, and I for when you guys saw when she had that, she had the 3 on each side, and what she had done is she had braided each side, and then she pulled them around her head, so then it just made a little crown. That was cool.
And you can twist them if you just use 2. You can twist them down the side and then wrap it and tuck it. Wrap this one and tuck it. I do that one a lot. I don't braid. I don't use 3 very often. But so for a single, let me get this fixed real quick and I'll show you.
Wait,
so if I just want to leave it with 1, I don't want to wear 2.
I should go get a scrunchie and put in my.
I'm
gonna go get panties. I'm gonna go get underwear now and put on my head so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I wasn't crazy.
You crack me up. Well, that puts a whole new spin on pull up your big girl panties.
Yes, it does.
Well, and then like Deborah said that if she was in an accident, people would be like calling her panty head. I'm like, but at least you'd have your clean underwear on, you know.
Always be ready. Always.
Always.
Okay, so this is just kind of a side note. I used to drive an 18-wheeler. True story. Cross country, long haul. And I was always afraid to change my clothes in the truck because I was team driving. I was always afraid that there would be an accident, and the accident would happen just when I was changing my clothes, and my naked body would be flung from the truck and they would find me, and I couldn't. I just had a really bad anxiety about being found naked on the side of the road.
Understandable. I
think we could all relate to that if we thought about it.
Okay. Oh, I love this. I am completely ignorant of being able to put on a head covering, so I am excited to learn how to do this with you.
Well, it is a lot of fun. I have literally, I got to say at least a couple hundred scarves. So, and so here are, oh my gosh, Charlie. Yeah, see, there's a bath sponge.
Okay. What? What? No bath sponge. Oh, no.
I think I've used my husband's underwear. Maybe because there's a bigger band.
I have some men underwear here. Do you want me to try?
Yeah. So like this would go like inside. And see, I'm shaping. No? Oh wait, I have to pin me for a minute. People are saying they can't see me. Hold on. How about this? Oh wait, I have to use bigger underwear. These are not big enough granny panties. I mean, wait a minute. There's gotta be a way.
They match. That's good.
There's gotta be a way. I'm just trying to be
Put them around your ears.
I'm trying to be on a
There
budget.
you go.
I'm trying to be on a budget here, you guys. All right, so, but you could do a bandana. Okay, let's just get, but one of my thoughts was then you could put your scrunchie, you could use men underwear or your big granny panties, or I have like my shaper panties, and you could put like that, right? And then this would go over like this. This is the thought, you guys. Here's my thought. Oops. Oh, it's not. But do you see what I'm saying? Does anyone see? Are we getting it?
Yeah, I think I understand where you're trying to go.
Mhm. I don't think it's happening. All right. Never mind. What you miss, Brenda?
I love you.
Where have I been? What has been happening while I've been gone? You're wearing underwear on your head now? This is how we do it?
You look so
yeah.
nice and tan and glowy.
Thank you. I am tanned, and this is tan. This is really dark for me. I am tanned and I'm refreshed. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. Hello.
Hey, so tell us how to do this if you don't. I have a few people say, okay, I don't have any.
Yeah, if you don't.
Okay, so I'm going to take off my shaper.
So Kathy says I'm going to start a GoFundMe so that nobody has to wear panties on their head. So everybody,
Granny panties.
we can support women. All right.
Across the nations.
Okay, so I'm going to undo my bun because I'm going to reposition it so you can see. If I reposition it, and so you don't have the big old thought bubble. What are you laughing at, Brenda?
She's new to thought bubble, so she just can't. In the beginning, Brenda, she said that the little thing you put on your head, it looks like a thought bubble. Her kids call it her thought bubble. So.
It totally does now. I get that. I really do.
Okay, so because my bun, if I were to just put my bun on top of my head, it would be crazy.
Okay.
These are socks.
Okay.
That I rolled up.
All right. Cut the toe off, roll them up.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Girl, you've got a lot of hair.
Without my thought bubble.
Okay.
That looks crazy. Then I have some kind of thought bubble, but I don't know what kind of thought.
Oh my gosh.
I think my thought bubble will help. Hold on. Whew. You better put something.
I'm thinking cone heads.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Now that's much more Egyptian.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right. You've got your ponytail. Okay.
I'm going to try to do this without my sock roll. But a sock roll is really, it's something that you can do without spending a lot of money.
Okay.
These were from the hospital.
Okay, and you just put that over the top of your, because I have a little bun going on.
What I do is, here, let me show you.
Those are those kind that you get at the hospital with the little thingies in your feet. You can get them at the dollar store too.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right.
You see?
What's going on? Deborah Flanagan says, I like big thought bubbles and I cannot lie. See,
I looked really bad there. That was kind of scary.
This is why we don't let men in this group right here. For this reason.
Thank you. Because I wouldn't be doing this if there were.
No.
Yeah. There's things we just.
Oh my gosh, that works great.
So
that works great.
Oh, so good.
Oh, gee. Okay.
Okay, so now I've got it down low.
Okay.
And I'm going to use this lighter color. I think it's easier to see. Oh, you know what? Can I go? I'm going to go run and grab my my square one. That'll be easier for this style. Should I turn my camera off so you're not looking at my chair?
You're fine.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. There, we'll remove her pin. We'll put you on here.
Okay.
Hey, you.
Okay.
This
we'll
is
put you.
Hey. I could do this. I don't have panties on my head anymore.
You could totally do this.
So Allie says, but if your hair is short, then Allie, if your hair is short, then you need to buy one of those head covering things, because it has the padding in it. Or you could use your husband's underwear and then put the scrunchie inside, or put the bags inside of it, you know, to give it volume. I'm not a volume person. I kind of liking this, but I like how she did the braid. Let's go through some of these. Deborah says, love it. Okay, Sherry says, my cousin, she says she put the cloth on her head and wrapped it. Oh, so Sherry said that she was at a, she says, this is awesome, thanks. One time I asked this lady at church, how do you do that? And she ripped off her tablecloth and blindly put that thing back on. She says, oh, honey, you can use anything to make a head covering. So she said, my underwear scene reminded her of that. Just want to make
I like that. I like what Charlie, how you have that. I like that. I think that's cute.
Very cute.
Might be a new thing. You'll know the days that it's not a hair washing day. So.
And why not?
Melissa wants to say, could you do a class for short hair that won't go up in a ponytail? Allie Cooper, same thing. I think that probably the best thing, isn't it? I mean, you would just need to put a wig cover on your head so that your hair all stays in place.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me make you back.
A wig cap.
Yeah.
This is my Israeli techo. It's square. Silk. And I just noticed I got a hole in it.
Oh.
I got a hole in it. So I made it a triangle. This is one way of doing it. I made it a triangle. Put it over your head like this. Make sure it's centered. Okay. And then in the back, tie it in a knot. So I've got a big head. I've got a big head and it's not cute. So certain style, I think that's why that's why I like the thought bubble, because it makes this part bigger and makes my face look smaller.
That's good thinking.
So here's one way.
Oh, nice.
It's not a good look on me, but hey, you know, it can be cute on somebody with not such a big head.
I like that.
Pretty big.
Okay.
Head, so I'll have to try that, but.
So that's one way. There is so many ways, guys.
I want to know, tell me if you're having fun, what's your favorite way so far? Put in the comments over here on Facebook. What is your favorite way so far? We got to know. And panties are not the answer. Okay.
Here's another way.
You never know.
Going square.
It's a babushka. It's like very.
Yes.
Jen Elgin said she loves the easy peasy of this last version. Sarita says, Patricia, you have a beautiful big head.
He does.
Lori Dawn says she does it that way. She likes to do it that way too, the way you just did it. And then she wraps the tails around her bun. Well, that would be good. Then I could do that. Then I wouldn't have that weird thing sticking up. I could, you know, I think
okay, so let's see.
My own like.
I just did it with the, like this.
Like that, or, oh, that's cute. Is that what you do?
Oh, that's really cute.
Lori Dawn, is that what you do? Chastity says, what have I walked into?
Sister, I have no idea.
So when I was a kid, we used to take pillowcases and put them on our hair, on our heads. It won't tie. So that it looked like we had long hair. And we would be like,
oh yeah, I did that too.
woo!
It's the same thing. We are totally sisters from the same mister.
Emily wants to know if you can show a turban top knot.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Thank you, Emily.
Oh, look, she's got it.
Is this it? I'm just thinking when I was a kid, we used
Yes.
to do this, you know, when you did your towel.
Yes.
So do you
Yeah.
do this and
And then just twist it in a knot like this.
oh,
Yes.
I'm feeling very exotic right now. To all my
But see,
African to all my African sisters, I have to tell you this is a dream come true for me because I used to always be so jealous of this and I feel like I might pull it off now. I used to be so I love that.
See, and that style right there, you could have twisted it and then tucked the tail in the back. That's another style.
Just tuck. So that
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
I was like,
Yep.
do I need to go?
And so go and now take the ends and tuck it. That's one way, but the top knot, you just keep spinning it.
Okay. Is it going to automatically do a thing?
If you're,
If you need physical therapy on your shoulders, this is also very good.
okay, I'm gonna put this back on because
Pop bubble is back.
Is that,
otherwise I'm
that the
crazy
wig cap?
shaping.
Is this it?
Patricia, is that the wig cap?
This is not a wig cap. This is called a shaper.
A shaper. Okay.
This is the Wendy shaper from Rapunzel.
Okay. Do you have a link that we can put in?
I feel like this is I feel like this isn't me with this. I feel a little
I've got to join in. Hold on a minute.
oh, help us, Jesus.
Love you.
Okay.
Okay. So here,
Oh, the Wendy is on
Try
sale
this
right now
around
for
here.
$19. Unicorn Charlie, that's right, Deborah. Don't I look like a unicorn? If I put my earrings on.
so
All right, I'm gonna have to do a different one. Does it have to have a bump? No, Sherry, they have little ones without a bump. Or you could just get the headband.
yes. Yeah, or the headband. So here's my the top knot. This is what I'm going to do with the top knot.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing here. I don't feel like I'm confident enough to do this. I feel like
Okay.
there's a level of confidence I'm lacking to do this look.
What do you think?
Not my favorite, but I don't hate it. What about if you did
Well,
this? What if you just kept turning it like this? Does anyone else show your pictures
Uh-huh.
for you if you're wearing a head? You loved it. It looked beautiful. Oh, thank you, sister. You have to love
yeah, see, you could do that and keep twisting it and go around your whole head.
your little crown. I feel like I could do this one much better. Oh, I actually really like this one.
Yes, that's really cute.
So Brenda, I put it where the two things were in the front. Like I put the back here and then brought the two sides here and then I rolled them in the middle and then did a wrap.
Okay.
Pull it around.
Okay.
What do you guys, I kind of like this, feels good. I could confidently do this one. Thanks, Sarita.
Okay, and then wrap this like this.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah, just do a twisty twisty and then you just wrap around your head. Are you guys getting some ideas? Is everyone having fun?
Oh my gosh.
You could do like around, like a Gretchen, like think. It's a lot, yeah. Now
This probably would work better if I didn't have this big old thought bubble.
yeah, now twist it to your, once you get it twisted, then keep going around your ear and then just twist and go around like this. Jackie says you just got to get creative until it works for you. Jackie's your cousin, isn't she, Patricia?
She is. Yes, I love her.
Love this. Fun, fun, fun. Everyone's having fun.
Okay,
Loving it.
well,
Oh, look at that. Totally
I used to, when I
right?
had my dreadlocks,
And then you just need cute.
when I had my oh, that looks cute, Brenda.
Yeah.
That I like.
I feel like this is going to be the look tomorrow for the portion. Brenda and I will be showing up with head coverings.
Seriously.
So when I had my dreadlocks, I used to do it like this. Like that.
That's beautiful.
And this was all my dreadlocks.
Okay.
But now that I
Oh,
don't
so then you
have
had your
them, I
cute
guess
hair. Then you had your cute hair was right here coming out of it. Like that would be cute. Like you're, especially Brenda, when you let your hair go curly, and your curly hair could do like the curly thing out. I'm just gonna tell you right
it's
now,
funny because
this is so cool. Like I feel cool right now. I'm in Montana and it's gonna be 90 degrees today, and I'm pretty sure this is what's happening. I have client calls today. I'll be like, hi, how are you today?
Oh, wow. Actually, Charlie, it's adorable.
Isn't this fun?
well, both of you guys look so cute.
Yes.
They're fun. You guys go get, are you guys, did everybody go get your, we should have had you go get yours. Do you have yours? Is everyone trying it? Send us pictures. Oh my gosh. Lori Dawn said she stopped covering when she had dreads. Debbie Frannick says, beautiful. Oh, Brendan's going to get fancy and do like stuff.
Woo, look at you.
I'm just following you, sis.
Just tap into your creative side.
Yes.
Brenda, she says that color scarf looks amazing on you. That blue scarf looks amazing on you.
Yes, it does.
Thank
Royal, electric blue.
Deborah says it gives Deborah Flanagan says it gives an elegance to your look. Trisha, in Montana, I'm in Missoula. I will be here for the summer, but I'll be doing some, oh, that, can you guys hear my computer in Hebrew announces the hour to me. Fun, 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 fun. Any questions, you guys, before we go? Let's see if we get any questions from anyone. Patricia, you're a rock star.
You are awesome.
Yeah,
Patricia,
we do this again.
So
we do this again, and everyone has to like.
Inspiring.
Let's do a lot. You have to come on like Zoom live with us, everyone, and then everyone brings their little things, and then we all practice and play with it, right?
It reminds me of having sleepovers as kids, and everybody's playing, you know.
Yes.
Yep.
I agree. So fun. I'll tell you too.
Can I just say, this is like an instant facelift, by the way.
It is. Yes.
Seriously, look at that. Check it out.
I don't have makeup on. I just put lipstick on. I was trying to be like sly today, but now I feel like I'm gonna go put
Kind of like tuck. Yeah, just tuck those little.
Oh,
tuck those
wrinkles.
little.
Tuck your
Then. Telling you. There's something
awesome.
that we've struck on something here.
This is so fun. All
So,
right.
my mom and my sister are coming in tonight. They're flying in. I haven't seen my mom in 2 years. I'm really nervous. I could really use a lot of prayers.
Oh, sister.
Well,
God.
Father, we thank you right now that you are just surrounding our friend with your shalom. Nothing is fragmented. Nothing is stressful. She's anxious for nothing, Lord, but she feels joy and praise and this opportunity to just serve and love all over her family. Thank you, Father, for the gift of this gift that she's been given. And she gets to offer this hospitality with joy and love. Thank you, Father, that her home will be the place where they feel so much peace and they love walking through these doors. Thank you, Father. I ask that you would give her a blessing 100 times of what she's given us today. The joy she's given us today, the instructions, Lord, and the wisdom. Just bless her, Father. Keep her. Thank you. Oh, so good. So fun. It's going to be good. You're going to have a good time. You know, Patricia,
we're going to go zip lining.
Oh, of course you are. Now, Patricia is also phenomenal makeup artist. So she like, yes, you are. the reason I know this is because I called her, we Zoomed one time while she was getting ready, and I watched her do a little head thing, and then she put all her makeup on. I was just like, like when, like, you're right, when you're like having a summer party. I didn't grow up with a sister to like teach me how to do stuff, and my mom wasn't really big. So I felt like I was just like, that's why I watch YouTube channel all the time, like trying to find, how do I do my makeup? So I'm just watching. I thought, this is what they did in the red tent, right? They would talk about stuff and show how to cover their heads. And we're going to have another time. I think we'll have Sombra come on here and teach about the Nita. Have her come on and talk about, like, what should we be doing during that time of the month? And we can just like learn how to be women the right way, right?
I need somebody to help me understand.
Women.
I need somebody to help me understand how to deal with my body now that I'm starting to go through changes.
Yes, let's do this. Kathy says, Patricia, thank you for your testimony and sharing all the wonderful styles. Sarita says she's praying right now for you, Patricia. All these women are saying, oh, they're going to go try it. They can't wait. Yeah, fun. And they're all
I can't wait to see your pictures. I can't wait to see your creativity.
Yes, please post some pictures. Go try something. You can, and Chastity, you can use rectangle or square. You can use anything. Use all the things.
This is oblong. This one is a rectangle, long rectangle. This blue one. So. And Patricia, I just pray a blessing over you with your mom. I pray that there would be an intense restoration, and that the words of life that you speak to your mom would be restorative, not only for you and for her, but for the generations to come.
Amen.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome.
Blessings.
So good. Well, we love you guys. Be blessed. Again, we're going to tuck this away over in the pop-up calls in your cafe library for cafe members. You can, they'll stay here. It'll stay here on Facebook too. You'll just have to kind of scroll or type search in this group head covering, and it should pop up for you. If you want to watch it over and over, it'll stay here for all eternity for everyone to watch beautiful Patricia, what she did. Thank you again, Patricia. Blessings to you. Thank you. Thanks, Brenda. Welcome.
Love you all.
Thank you. So good to be home.